All right, good Wednesday evening. We finally have some rain to talk about. It's been dry over the past couple of days, but that's going to change in a big way starting tonight through Thursday, Friday, and unfortunately now Saturday. The first half of the weekend is looking wet as well. Now, we have had a watch in effect to the north of us and even one severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Humphreys County. That expired at 10:15, but that cell still moving east into Holmes County at about 30 miles per hour, still capable of producing some 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts around Kruger and Chula over the next few minutes. Of course, if you're watching this past about 11 p.m. on your Wednesday evening, that storm's already gone, but there are going to be more storms developing, especially in the afternoon and evening hours for tomorrow, as a frontal boundary slowly drops into our area. We've been watching this for several days, producing severe weather over the plains and the Midwest. Well, now it looks like it is our turn. Now, during the overnight, there could actually even be a stray shower closer to home. Notice that we do have a couple of storms right here in the metro and further south. We'll take you up to the north first, and you see the rain now moving through Kruger and Chula. That's going to be headed east towards Interstate 55. And then here in the metro in Hinds County, just to the west of Clinton, there's a shower, and in Copiah County as well. All of this moving to the north behind a very strong southerly breeze. How strong? Well, it's 7 miles per hour now, but we've seen winds up to about 15 miles per hour earlier this evening, and that's going to be the case as we go through the overnight. Usually winds are calm overnight. It's not going to be the case tonight. With that front close by, those storms pretty close as well, we're going to see some gusty southerly breezes, high humidity, lots of cloud cover. All that's going to keep our temperatures up. We're in the mid-70s now. We will only drop, I think, into the upper 60s first thing in the morning. And then tomorrow, coolest weather is going to be to the northwest of us, where the cloud cover and the rain is going to come in earlier in the day in our river, delta counties here in the metro. Farther down to the southeast, where the rain's really not going to make it there in the Pine Belt until after sunset, they're going to have all day to warm up. So they're going to see another hot day with highs in the upper 80s and heat indices in the low 90s. We're going to split the difference here in the metro. We'll be in the mid 80s, and notice the temperature trend is going to be going down as we see more rain Friday and Saturday, and actually Saturday and Sunday, we're going to be behind the front with a north wind. I think we dry out by Saturday night, and so Sunday is going to be the better half of the weekend. I think we'll get the sun back, dry conditions, lower humidity, a north wind, and pleasant temperatures with 50s in the morning and just barely in the 80s in the afternoon. So got a couple of wet days coming up, but it's going to be worth it once we get to the second half of the weekend. All right, here's a look at the timing of the rain. Could see a few showers, especially west of Jackson for the morning commute, but the real action is going to be coming in during the afternoon commute on your Thursday. There are going to be scattered storms about, and in the heating of the day, some of those storms are going to be pretty robust and could make it up to severe limits. We're talking about 60-mile-per-hour winds and maybe a little bit of hail with these storms as well. If we see quarter-sized hail, that will qualify the storms as severe. Storms are going to die down temporarily, then crop back up along that boundary, mainly in South Mississippi during the day Friday, and they're going to linger into Saturday as well. Initially, when the storms move in from the northwest tomorrow, there is going to be that risk of severe weather, so a level 2 risk from, let's say, the Natchez Trace and points north, also to include places like Rankin County and Scott County, and then a level 1 marginal risk farther southeast. And there you see the main threats, the hail, the wind, and we're going to see some dangerous lightning as well with those thunderstorms. So it's just going to be stormy, no getting around it, 70 to 80% chance of rain Thursday and Friday. Not as much Saturday, but we are expecting at least a 50% chance of showers Saturday, mostly early in the day. Remember, by Saturday night, we're going to dry out. And then Sunday and Monday, dry weather. It's going to be nice. In fact, this is going to start a long stretch of nice spring weather in Mississippi that I think is going to last through much of next week. All right, forecast for tonight, could see a stray shower, but most of us will just see mostly cloudy skies. Warm, muggy, breezy, upper 60s in the morning, and then tomorrow, limited sun early in the day, but enough to warm us into the mid-80s for highs. Then once we get to the afternoon and evening, the rain takes over. There's going to be an 80% chance, and we will need to be weather aware because of the potential for 1 or 2 severe thunderstorms. Now, that's going to be the case for Friday as well. Saturday, the rain's really going to be tapering off. Temperatures cool down. And check out our weather for Sunday and Monday, which is Cinco de Mayo. And Tuesday, lows are going to be in the 50s, your highs in the low to mid 80s with lots of sunshine and dry conditions with lower humidity. Now, by Wednesday, clouds are going to be increasing again. Could even see a stray shower by the end of next week. But we're going to see a good, let's say, 4, maybe 5 days there where we're going to see some really nice spring weather in the month of May. And that's a bargain because usually in May, we really start to heat up and we transition into that summertime weather pattern. That's coming, but at least for next week, we get to enjoy a little bit of spring. All right, meteorologist tomorrow's Thursday. Sorry. Meteorologist Gracie Morris is going to be here tomorrow with your next weather update. Gracie is off Friday, so Roberta will be here Friday morning with an update that morning. All right, that does it for your update tonight. We will see you again tomorrow morning. Until then, have a good night.